Mertika looked around, surrounded by orange Istani troopers. He also stood in front of the director. "Look at all this," Mertika said. "What a waste." "Yes," the director replied, "but a very important one. If this coup had not happened, then your poor people would still be at war." "I know," Mertika replied. "I just wonder if I made the right choice in this. Do not make me regret this." "I have no intentions of doing that," the director replied. "You got what you wanted, didn't you? You can now proclaim yourself as supreme leader or dictator or king or whatever you want. Just don't make us regret our generosity." "Don't worry," Mertika said simply. "I won't. Now if you excuse me, I've got Alliance to leave." Meanwhile, in a secret location, Karl, the new Kaiser of the Grey Union, is thinking about what to do next. "I think it is pretty obvious that the unification of the Grey Union is needed," Karl said. "While we are united, all of our lands are not returned to us. It's time for the Grey Union to reclaim it from Red Dosa. You may find that difficult," Greymark said. "The Grey Union really is lacking in many equipment. Apart from those special mechs I bought, they're too busy holding the rest of the line in." "I agree," Johan said. "It is not clear at this time how we can even break through. Even if we did, I don't think the Red Dosans would be able to hold themselves in pushing us back." "Still, we can't just simply sit aside and let the other nations win the war for us," one of the other advisors said. "It's pretty clear that we need to push ahead and gain more territory so we're in a better position for the negotiations." "I disagree with that," another advisor said. "If we were to do that, we would just simply lose more men and resources. Things that we cannot afford to lose." "Well, I just happened to get off with a good conversation with the leader of America," Karl said. "And I think that it is best that we go forth and seize as much territory as we can. And don't worry, the Tans are going to send us some excellent equipment for us." "Equipment won't win us wars. Men win wars," Greymark reminded Karl. "I know, but new equipment doesn't hurt." "Very well. Let's attack with what we can. I just hope, by Ghoul's sake, it'll be enough." Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the War Room. I'm Van Sorensen, and today you join us in Army Men World at War. Now, this time, the Greys have decided to begin an offensive to try and drive the Red Dosans out of their homeland. However, the Red Dosans have decided to launch a counterattack of their own, hoping to drive deeper and deeper into the Grey Union. However, the Greys have received a little bit of a helping hand from the Tans, and they have given them a Tiger tank. These Panzer IIIs are effective, but the Tiger tank was proven very well, and so the Greys wanted to try it out for themselves against, well, the T-34s and these KV-1s. Anyway, place your bets down below. Who do you think is going to win? And without any further ado, let's go. Okay. All right. The Greys have twice the normal amount of health as an average person. And also their religious fanaticism makes them, how you say, more committed to human wave assaults. But they're starting to grow out of it.
Infanterie meldet sich zum Dienst.
Of course, this religious fanaticism also means that they will not retreat. Battle. The Reds, commissars, prevent them from retreating at all. Oh wait, no. It's the Reds that don't retreat. The Greys will retreat if it's clear that the battle is lost. They used to rely on human wave assaults. Sorry. I gotta get these facts about my nation straight. Someone be able to please keep them up for me. Because while this is cool and all, yeah, it's hard to keep up with everything going on.
Жду приказа.
Aha. Okay, first contact has been made.
Атакуем.
По цели огонь! Жду приказаний. Обнаружен враг. Пригнуться!
Yep, here they come. Okay. Oh! Well, so much for that tiger, I guess.
В меня попали!
The Greys have, sorry, the Reds have more tanks and infantry. They also have more artillery, but after the Blues, I'm kind of done with artillery for the time being. All right. Looks like despite the Greys' efforts, the Reds are overwhelming them. And could you please stop running over the natives? No, wait. The Red Docents are the invaders, not the Greys. Okay. You can recruit that. Oh, that was a nice one. Okay. Yep. I think the Reds, yeah. Unfortunately, despite the Greys' best efforts, the Red Docents are just overwhelming them.
Возглавляю атаку.
The Greys even have the SGG-44s gifted to them by the Tans, but... But yeah, this Grey Union attack was just a speed bump for the Red Docents, unfortunately.
Начинаю атаку.
Yeah. Not really looking good for the Greys today. Yep.
Стреляйте!
Yep. The Greys' attack was unsuccessful. The Red Docent attack was. While the Greys are united, the Red Docents are far from beaten. And Red Docent will probably continue to advance further down. I mean, it's not even necessary. Even after the fact, I didn't stop all of them from running to their... all the Red Docents from running to their deaths. This is clear. This was a massacre. Yeah. No, wait. Hold on. Yeah, a little extra behind-the-scenes stuff for you guys. Yeah, so that's right here. And these were all... Yeah. So logically, all of them had twice the normal amount of health. I guess the sheer size of the Red Docents just kind of overwhelmed them.
Возглавляю атаку.
So, the Tigers did okay, but... Again. Like, there's plenty of destroyed Red Docent tanks. Anyway. Still, this will be a crisis for the Greys to solve later. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Sorry, it's another bit of a short one, but anyway. Anyway, things are just escalating. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya!